Hello, Geminis. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. Um, Geminis, you guys have major wish fulfillment and blessings that are absolutely coming in, but there is a need to pay attention. It could be in regard to like love, but it doesn't have to be because it's showing up in multiple areas. Like things are finally coming together for you. And I feel like you have patiently waited and patiently taken action towards this. Like you've really held on to something for a long time. It's like a goal that you've held on to for a very long time. And you're just wondering, like, when's my break gonna be? When is my big break gonna be? And I definitely see it coming in. Give me 2 seconds. Hey, Soul, Cerberus, mommy's working. I need you ladies and gent to please exit my office and not wrestle right here. You do this every single time I go live. No, it's not time to wrestle. If you guys hear a bunch of heavy breathing in the background, though, that's just my dogs, okay? Yes, so they were playing, of course, downstairs with my third dog who is still down there somewhere. And then they probably heard me talking and came in and just wanted to wrestle right in front of me. So I'll do my best, but just to clarify, it's dogs heavy breathing in the background and anything creepy or weird. All right, now with that said, there is something to pay attention to. So, what I'm going to tell you in my warning for you is just to be mindful. Because I do feel like during this time when things are finally falling together, there might be a return of an energy, whether it's a friend or a family member. And they're going to try and prey on your innocence, on your kindness, on, it's like they're taking your kindness as naivety, and I just think that that's a dumb play on their part, to be honest. It just feels like they're gonna come in, they're gonna act friendly, they're gonna act like they've changed so much and they've got these shared goals and everything else with you, but they don't. And I see you being open-hearted. So just, yeah, it's just a trusting nature on here. So listen to your intuition. I want you to see, they've got the baby coming out of this like third eye, like, again, I just feel like as things fall into place for you, there's going to be a return of individuals that maybe aren't in your life currently or didn't support you. They want to redeem themselves, and I think that that's going to be your decision. I do want you to be mindful that we do have 5 planets in retrograde, including Mercury, which is your guys' planet. So it's always best just to kind of take a step back and let their actions speak for them rather than words, and to really take things slow, and just practically not get our hopes up or be way too trusting in a situation. Now, talking about taking things slow, I definitely see that being a thing for you guys. Pace yourself. Like, there's no need to rush. It's already coming in. You don't need to overwork yourself, and I feel like you're learning a lesson about overworking. Okay, a turtle just kind of like glides. It vibes in the water. Like, I don't know, every single time I think of turtles now, I think of Finding Nemo, where he's like, dude, like, it's just that energy, right? You have this protection around you. And for some of you guys, you might be needing to protect your peace. Don't let anything disrupt you. Okay, we have disruption in the reverse and greed and control with deception. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Deception here as well, okay? Somebody here, again, just be careful who you're trusting right now. It's not anything bad. I don't want you to be paranoid. You're going to know. The divine is guiding you. They are protecting you. And they want you to focus on the fertility of things that are coming together in your life, okay? The way that things are growing for you here. You have this emotional strength about you, and there's a need for you to just remain true to your own path right now. I do see that there's new opportunities coming in regard to your guys' career and finances. You could have either recently signed some sort of contract, or there is a contract that is going to be coming up here for you to sign. Read it thoroughly during retrograde, of course, but there's something that you could be saving up for, maybe a big move, a new vehicle, a motorhome. I mean, whatever it may be for you. Others of you guys, this is a month where you're really reevaluating possibly some insurance. I know for a lot of individuals, the market is open right now, and a lot of people are switching over insurance due to our premiums going up and everything else. Over here in America's side, I don't know what it's like in different countries, but this card does talk about insurance. Some of you guys might work in insurance, and this is going to be a very busy month for you. But I'm hearing lucrative as well, even though it doesn't say lucrative. It is something that popped into my head. I definitely see some of you guys who might work in like healthcare. Maybe you're a nurse, a doctor, a surgeon, a technician. Okay. There's something here that you might be starting over in like a new environment, a new job. All right. There might be a new job that's coming in for you during this time as well. Or maybe you recently signed and you're just kind of getting into the routine of this new pathway that has already opened up for you. But either way, changes are coming. Be open-minded, and you are going to be really ecstatic about these changes that are coming in with the star card here. Star card representing that wish fulfillment. It's like really drawing from above and anchoring it into the physical. And what I'm getting here with this as well is like you've gone through this deep cellular healing, okay? And because you've healed and you're not like trying to control or manipulate or anything like that, you're just kind of allowing things to flow. Like the turtle card says, it's like this flow energy here. And so since there's like this flow through you, like from the divine through you into the physical, things are going to feel like they're coming up much easier. Koi fish could be very significant. There's something here about koi fish, and koi fish do represent good luck. So you got your own store 3 minutes ago. Congratulations, Matthew. That's amazing. That's something so big to celebrate. I hope that you go treat yourself this weekend. Like go do something for yourself, or tonight, or whenever you've got the time. I don't know your schedule, but that's amazing. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I like to hear good things that are happening to other people. It makes me really excited. So I do. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But you guys are surrounded by good luck. Let's go ahead and shuffle live on camera and see what we've got going on. For the collective, the clinging is the only card that was left on the table. And that card is really about fire energy. You could have fire in your chart, or there's like this fire, passion, more energy. Yes, it's like this fire returning to you, this passion returning to you. There's a lot being illuminated to you as well. You're going to start seeing things more clearly right now, okay? Let's go ahead and see what we have for the Gemini collective. By the way, Geminis, I just want to share, my oldest son is a Gemini. He's in his freshman year of high school. He's an absolute genius, and I can't take any credit other than, of course, continuously pouring into his foundation. But he has already received exception letters into certain universities here. So we're really proud of him. Of course, I asked him, I was like, do you want to go to like Stanford or Harvard or maybe a different college out of the country? Like, what are your goals? And he's keeping his options open, but as long as he remains eligible. And I just want to share that. I think that you Geminis are just so wise. I'm so impressed by you guys consistently. I love you guys so much, and there's so much depth to you that people don't always give you guys like credit for. I don't know how to explain it here, but having a Gemini son, I've really learned a lot about Geminis, and I just want to show appreciation. Yeah, that's amazing. Set them goals higher. I agree. But you know, he did already receive that here, as long as, again, he remains eligible, and that's up to him. I'm just here to support him along the way, but I was really proud, and I think that's really cool. I think that's so amazing. All right, back to you guys though. So Geminis, it's just more so sharing because, again, my son's a Gemini, and so like all these blessings pouring in for your hard work and everything that you've been holding on to, it's also in alignment for him in that way, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and see. I don't read for minors though, just to let you guys know, unless the parent is there and you, as the parent, schedule the reading and sit in the reading with us. Okay. Okay. Anyways, but collectively, it's my videos are 18 and up. Messages, please, for Geminis. Messages for Geminis. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we have decrease, and it came out in the reverse with approach in the upright. So again, it's like you're coming out of this time of feeling like at the bottom of the wheel is what they're showing me, okay? And most Geminis I know are super smart. I completely agree. Geminis continuously just, I don't know, I always find myself smiling, laughing, really enjoying Gemini energy. So, But there's something here about like really letting go. You've made all the right sacrifices. And when I say sacrifice, we're not talking about your ex-boyfriend in the woods. All right, that maybe that's who knows. But we are talking about like your resourcefulness, your discipline, your inner motivation. Maybe you didn't go out to an event and instead you stayed in studying, right? Maybe you didn't do something and instead you followed, you continued to a routine here. You cut out all sugar or whatever it may be, and you stuck discipline to this diet, so you're getting the results that you want right now. But there's some sort of warm reception that's coming through. Prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and an arrival. Awesome. So with increased influence, again, I do feel like this is acknowledgement from others. It's also increased influence. So let's say that you are a business owner, or there might be an influx of orders, of bookings, of acknowledgement or accolades, specifically if you are like an influencer or again a business owner in some sort of way. This could also just be within your group. This could be within your school. Maybe your professors are recognizing your efforts at this time. Your boss is recognizing your effort. However that may show up for you here, but things are coming to the arrival point. Like, I'm hearing you're in the end zone. I don't really know what that alludes to. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of ignorant. I was cheer captain and I still don't really know what that alludes to. That was in high school, freshman year of high school. Okay. I was real into gymnastics. Actually, that's why my ankle is broken, because I thought I was still a freshman in high school and I was doing gymnastics on cement. So lesson learned. Carissa, your bones are fragile and you're a Capricorn. I have to watch that. But my surgeon did say if I would have landed differently, any other way basically, that I wouldn't have broken my bone. So that's nice to know. He said that everybody's bone can break at the perfect angle, and it's really easy to break that bone specifically. So yeah, lucky me. But anyways, there's this hopefulness that's returning to you, Geminis, okay? Or there's a need to return to like this hopeful energy of like, I know this is coming in for me. I know that things are looking up. I have learned all my lessons, my hardships, and this is my time to shine. So let's see what else we have here. Messages for Geminis, general messages for Geminis. Thank you. Okay, we got the spoon. Nice. All right, messages please for Geminis. Thank you. You've got the camel card. There could be some travel coming up. And you've got the home card. Some of you guys are getting a new home, okay? You could be traveling. Your overall energy is the book card, and it is in the reverse. I'm going to be honest about that. So make sure that you are paying attention to detail right now and getting like all the information needed, meaning like if you're trying to sign, especially if you're trying to sign a contract or like a lease or something like that with a home that is at a distance from you. Yellow is, think about yellow. What is yellow like with our light system, our traffic light system? Like it's caution, it's slow down, right? We put yellow tape around crime scenes. Okay, so there is a need to slow down is what I'm getting, but yellow is also confidence, it's vitality, it's new beginnings, it's that solar plexus, okay? Energy. And there's a lot of yellow. Like there's 3 different cards with yellow on it right here in front of me out of the 4 cards total. So I do see that there is a need for caution, okay? But it's just like a slowing down. Like we're slowing down, we're making the right decisions, and everything's aligning for us. So let's go ahead and see what we got. The spoon card says party, celebration, okay, food and drink, feeding your body well, health and abundance, feeding your soul, and food for thought. Okay, so tell me about spoon, please. Okay, nice. Well, we got the 3 of Cups. This is you celebrating something. This is you going out. You might have recently gone out, celebrating with some friends. Okay, yeah, 7 of Wands, though, is also here. And the King of Swords. Interesting. Okay. In the recent past, you might have been actually declining offers to go out, choosing to stay in and focus on your intentions, get some much needed rest. I feel like some of you guys were feeling a little bit burnt out. With the 4 of Swords here, I don't know why I'm getting sickness as well. So somebody could have been sick around you, or you were possibly feeling under the weather. But this was you taking care of yourself, maybe using herbal remedies, okay? Looking up herbal remedies, you know, fire cider, garlic, honey, okay? There's so many of them. I use all of them. What's that one? Everybody uses elderberry. I don't like elderberry syrup personally. That's not my go-to. I use like old European traditions. So like I'm the type that puts like onion on the feet with a sock, or like vinegar socks when people have fevers and stuff like that. But I've always been into that stuff. That's how I was raised. So that's how I raised my children. We don't really do medication that much in this house. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here for you, is moving more into herbal remedies. Okay, turmeric is a big one. Absolutely. I actually, if you go back on my old videos, I talk about that. Turmeric is great specifically for women, and women that deal with like PCOS or ovarian cysts in some sort of way. Turmeric with freshly cracked black pepper mixed into a little paste, and you take that daily, is really great to solve some of those issues down there. But yeah, turmeric's great. Ginger is amazing. Little ginger shots, we love those in my house, like turmeric ginger shots. But yeah, anyway, so using any of those is really great. It's about feeding your soul, getting that rest that you need, that's feeding your soul. It's about tapping into things that are empowering to you, not drainers of energy. It's also about, you know, eating right, exercising and celebrating. It's finding that balance here. And that's what I see that you have done in the recent past. Your current energy is wisdom, endurance, okay, self-sufficiency, stamina, but also journey and travel. So tell me about the camel card. Thank you. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you're holding back on something. That's good. That means that you're cautioned. Okay, you're and the Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah, you're waiting for some. Hold on. The Hierophant in reverse. You're waiting to act on something. What are they waiting for? The Ace of Cups. Tell me about home. Way too many cards. We're not going to take a lot. Tell me about home. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to be real with you. Okay. I see you're waiting for this emotional fulfillment to come in, and it is absolutely coming in, but there is like a timing around this, okay? With the home card, you did get the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I would definitely not go above your means. It's always wiser to pick something that you can easily afford no matter what, with like one paycheck. I know that's really difficult in this economy, whatever it may be, right? Don't live above your means though in any type of way, okay? Always take into consideration that somebody may lose their job if like you're double income, or if you're living with a roommate, it could be like your roommate it suddenly moves out or something happens with that. There's just so many factors that go into it that you do want to plan for. There could be something wrong with the house, something wrong with the landlord, the condo, whatever it may be. But with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like there is a bit of overspending, or thinking that you can afford something when you can't. Okay, or so just be mindful of that, especially in this economy where rent prices are just going up so much. It's important to be mindful of that, all right? There could be some sort of home improvements going on. For those of you guys that are trying to purchase a home, I definitely see this being this energy where it's like you purchase it and then it has like huge structural issues to it. So make sure that you get multiple inspections from multiple inspectors, okay? Because I do feel like for whatever reason I'm seeing two different people not they're not getting it, like they're missing the fucking mark. There's this really great guy, I wish I knew his name. I've seen so many of his videos on TikTok, and he'll just like go through with this, I don't know, jabby thing. I don't know. Again, my ignorance there. And he'll just like find so many structural issues. And this is with new builds and stuff like that. So even if you're building a home, I would definitely get second opinions throughout the entire process. That way you know that you are building something that is long lasting, okay? Because I do want to avoid any type of like loss or setbacks, okay? Gemini Moon, I did a vitamin D3 hammer for this cold. I haven't been able to kick for over a week. I also have PCOS. You're on fire today. Thank you, Krista. I appreciate the confirmation. Tell me what else we have here for books. So I do see things coming to light for you. Yeah, the High Priestess in the reverse. And it may not always be what you want to hear, but it is practical, okay? So sometimes, you know, especially if like you're building a home, you're buying a car, right? Go ahead and take that car into a different dealership, a different mechanic. Get a second opinion on it, specifically if it is used. If it's brand new, you know, really look at the stats on the vehicle and see the safety and everything like that. Are there any recalls on the vehicle? Things of that sort, okay? Just don't rush into huge financial decisions right now. Because I do see that it's going to turn around and bite you in the butt, okay? So just be mindful of that. Oh, apparently I got a bug bite on my forehead. That's nice. All right. I live in Mosquitoville. Not really, but basically. Queen of Pentacles here. So practical decisions, all right? If there's something that you don't have enough information on, it's really important to take the time out to research it, okay? Take the time out to research it. That way you're able to make more efficient or wiser decisions here and not experience any delays or setbacks. Again, Five of Cups, that could lead to like loss or feeling down about something, okay? So Geminis, I do see you in your power right now. Ten of Swords is in the reverse though. You're very focused, very determined, and basically anything that you put your mind to, you're going to be able to create right now. It looks like really good energy. There's just a little bit of caution, and that's completely normal when you have this many planets retrograde, okay? I think it's 5 or 6 planets that are retrograde right now. It's a lot. All right. Yeah, building relationships, friendships, and connections are going to be really important to you during this time right now. Make sure that you're not burning any bridges. All right. Tell me about this though. The Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I'm telling you, there's somebody coming back also with that friendships thing at the Seven of Swords here. Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't think that you can trust them. I'm going to be real with that. I'm sorry. I would love to say otherwise, but I just don't think that they're trustworthy. I don't think that they have good intentions. This could be some type of relationship or friendship, okay? Just be mindful of that. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward to your career and finances. Right away, breaking open the deck, you guys have wealth showing up for you. We love that. Stepping into wealthier times, okay? And direction is also showing up for you here. Don't deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary and plan on where you want to be. So again, right now is really about sitting down, doing some breath work, and like actively like visualizing and planning and taking the right action towards what you want. Tell me what we have here. Messages. Yeah, exactly. Spirit's like right now the energy is like painting, you know, and you might know exactly what color you want, right? You're like, oh yeah, I want a forest green. But then you go to the store and there's 50 shades of forest green. Okay. And so what I like to do is I like to pick out my favorite ones as little like samples, and I put them on the wall. I tape them to my wall and I let the light hit that room all day long. And then I wait till nighttime. And what does it look like at nighttime, right? It's like that careful and meticulous planning, not just spontaneous, not just like, oh, this one looks the best. You know what I mean? Because it might not look the best in all shades of light within your home in that spectrum, right? And you might end up not liking it. So that's your career area right now, or your life area right now, okay? It's coming in though. You don't have to force it. Buddha, yeah, life purpose. You're moving with purpose right now. Okay, this is a time of spiritual wealth as well. All right, you have a very divine path that you're anchoring into. That you are anchoring into your career. Your current energy is the Tree card. Financial growth, things coming to fruition, and abundance. I love this. This is great. Okay. Your future energy. Okay. It's not bad. There again, it goes with a little warning. I do feel like be careful about signing like bad contracts, making bad deals or whatever. We have vacation. I do feel like some of you guys need some time to like take a step back and really think about something before acting on it with like vacation, right? Like we're in a very relaxed state, okay? It's not bad. It's just a warning. It's just saying like, yeah, you can have everything that you want, but hey, not everything is for you, okay? Like you might be like, oh, I want this new home. I want this new car. Maybe that new home's not for you. Maybe that new car is just not for you. There's a different model make. There's a different home in a better area with better pricing, okay, and better fucking neighbors, right? A better schools in the district, whatever it may be. I do see that you are self-made. Somebody here could definitely be an author. You could be self-publishing, okay? Not diary. Well, I heard diary, but journals. Okay, you might be making some sort of journals or calendars as well, but I definitely see a lot of things changing, okay? So don't be afraid of the unknown right now because all of it is good, okay? Even if you hear a no, like I promise you, it's really good right now. It's for your protection. It's for just a bit of redirection. Tell me about the Buddha card for Geminis. Nice. 7 of Pentacles. You've been on this journey for a long time. I do feel like I am talking to somebody who you could be a counselor, a guide, you know, in the spiritual community in whatever way, an astrologer, a guru, a tarot reader, you know, maybe you work in like QHHT, you're a counselor, a psychiatrist, like it doesn't matter exactly what field it is. And I feel like you've been doing something for a long time. You've been very patient with your growth. You've been evolving in the process as well. It's like you're consistently evolving, deconstructing, and rewiring your brain. There's a lot of, you know, beautiful work and attention to detail. Beautiful work and attention to detail that has been coming in. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles here in the Tree card in your current energy. So very grounded, very present. I definitely see you working really hard, making all the right choices and decisions. Your passion is returning. I think I said that to you guys earlier too. Again, with the Knight of Wands, this is like passion here. Your passion is returning, and I see you making very calculated or strategic decisions to get to where you want to be, to maintain a specific lifestyle. Yes, and there's a sense of mastery about you here with the 8 of Pentacles. I love this for you. So there's definitely going to be an increase of finances coming through. Okay, there really is. For all of you guys out there, you went from the 7 of Pentacles, right? Taking your time with things, mastering it, learning it, okay? And you can see her taking her time here. And, you know, the 8 of Pentacles is mastery. It represents mastery, hard work, attention to detail. And I see you being really grounded at this point in time and paying attention to detail. Tell me about this bad contract though with vacation. What is this in regard to? Oh, obviously, yeah, be careful about, you know, I've seen this. I haven't personally experienced it, so I'm speaking, you know, vicariously here, but I like to learn lessons vicariously because I don't want to make those same mistakes. So, you know, I'll pass it along to you for whatever it's worth to you guys. You know, this girl was like, one time I booked a vacation and the place didn't even exist anymore. You know, she's like, so we got there and we didn't have a place to stay. So be mindful of that, especially during retrograde. If you are traveling, make sure that you have, you know, your reservations double booked or not double booked, I'm sorry, double checked. You've called ahead to these places. You know where you're staying. You've read reviews on the places, things of that sort. Okay, if you are traveling, tell me about this. Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse, because I do feel like there's just something that's not sincere, something that's just not going to make you very happy for Pentacles, and you're meant to hold out on that. Okay, you're meant to hold back from having that experience. Temperance in the reverse. So Spirit is trying to block you from having a specific experience because you don't need to learn from it. You've already learned this lesson before. Right now it's just about moving very mindfully. Okay. So yeah, the Fool card and the 8 of Cups, like don't just blindside yourself and then I'll deal with it when I get there. 4 of Cups, because then you're gonna literally get a headache. Like you're gonna have a headache dealing with that. All right, so whoever that's for and whatever that is in regard to for you guys. Tell me about published and self-published. We have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. I see a lot of you guys being very inspired to create something. Okay, yes, 10 of Swords in the reverse. There's some sort of like, I'm getting like a lightning strike, okay, of like an idea of, I keep saying that, of inspiration. Tell me about this. Six of Wands. It's going to be very successful. That's all Spirit wants you to know about it. Genuinely, like, act on it. It's going to be very successful. It's not anything that you've done before. So this has nothing to do with your past, but it does have everything to do with your future and your wish fulfillment. This is amazing. This is amazing. The Moon card, keep it a secret. Don't put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Like, keep it to yourself. But just act on it. Act on it. I'm excited for you guys. This is great stuff. I like this a lot for you. So your career and finances look beautiful. Literally beautiful. This is a great time to be a Gemini. All right. Congratulations in advance. But also, you know, I know that you guys have earned this. All right. Yeah. Celebration as I'm shuffling out the deck. There might be a lot to celebrate here. Okay. Volatile boss is in the reverse. Like, I just don't feel like you're dealing with any of that energy. And then you have financial freedom here, public face. You can work in the public eye for some of you guys, or it's like you are the eye of a company. And this is also lucky break and clover. So there is a lot of positive alignment around you, because I don't believe in luck. I believe in alignment. And I think that you are very aligned right now, Geminis. Let's get into your love life, matters of the heart. Love life and matters of the heart. What do Geminis need to know this week? Love life and matters of the heart. Okay. Messages, please. Did I have a card flip? I did. Okay. All right, Geminis, I feel like you, in the recent past, you've really put in the work. And when I'm talking about work, I mean like that inner work. You've been doing your shadow work. You anchored down and you healed yourself. You've taken action to help achieve your goals. You were really building a path to success. And so now you're in a very attractive energy. And that attractive energy is, you know, again, your ability to emotionally self-regulate, your emotional intimacy and connections with other individuals, and the way that you overcome these obstacles in your life, okay? You've healed your relationship with your inner self, your inner child, and you're just like in this love energy, which everyone wants a piece of. But this comes, why is my phone just like tripping and going crooked? Okay. You've got somebody who walked away from you, though. This person, they were the red light, okay? Red light, which is interesting because we were talking about yellow lights earlier. So red light and yellow light. Okay, but you got the green light, of course, in life right now. But grass is greener, okay? This is somebody who, like, passed up you too quickly. They're watching you from some sort of fake profile. They want to come back into your life. There is fear here, though, around this, okay? They feel like they have a good chance of getting back together with you, though. They think they have a good chance of getting back together with you. And I had a career card still there. Tell me about this back together energy. The Emperor card, okay? We have Aries. It could be a baby daddy as well. The World card, fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun card. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Devil card in the reverse. The truth is that you've done the inner work, but they haven't. They're going to come around and they're going to be like, I've mastered this. Oh my gosh, I've released that. Nothing's standing in my way again. They haven't, though. They're full of shit. Okay. Could be a Capricorn as well. You could have any of these in your chart, right? They haven't, though. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. They're just telling you what you want to hear. They're going to come in and butter you up, okay? You are a shot. You are a buttery nipple right now, all right? Which we all know those are tasty, but you can't have like 50 of them. You'll die. Five of Swords in the reverse. So they're coming in with peace. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, but they're still codependent to their inner wounding patterns. Okay, they're still selfish. This person's selfish. I don't think that they realize it, though. Yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse. They haven't let go, baby. I don't know. They're gonna convince you they have. They have, though. But this person's a liar. And I feel like you're just pursuing bigger and greater endeavors right now. I don't think that you're gonna, yeah, you might just like kind of be very quiet to yourself. The Two of Swords. You might even have this person blocked. Or you're just not talking. You don't want to argue, so you've been kind of protecting your peace here in a situation. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. You have very strong boundaries, and I feel like you're teaching this person boundaries. Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Star card here and the Four of Swords. For some of you guys, this could be a family member. Always take it as it resonates for you. But you have somebody coming back in. They're claiming that they've changed. They have not. Okay? They haven't done the inner work. I'm sorry, but inner work takes years, months. It's not going to be 3 weeks, you know, because they went off and fucked around somewhere else. They didn't have an awakening overnight, and suddenly they know everything. And the person who claims that they know everything knows fucking nothing at all. And the person that claims that they went through an ego death and they don't have an ego anymore is speaking from their fucking ego, okay? Nobody's stupid enough to fall for that. I feel like this is something that you originally wanted. Like, you wanted this person to come back around to you and acknowledge that. So that part's going to feel good. But I just feel like this person is like an anchor and you are a sailboat, okay? And when a sailboat is anchored, it doesn't get to do what it's meant to do, which is sail the ocean. And I feel like you are meant to sail the ocean right now. I don't feel like they're who you think they are. Yep. Four of Cups in the reverse and the Moon card. You don't actually know who they are. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is extremely selfish, extremely codependent. They're greedy. They're gluttonous, but I don't know. I don't get gluttonous from the Nine of Pentacles. I get that from the Nine of Cups, honestly. But they're coming to you with selfish reason. Okay, that's what I've got to say here. So the choice is really yours. They think that they've got a good chance with you, though. And they think, you know, yeah, you've just done so much work. I don't think that you guys are aligned. I really don't. Thank you. Fucking thank you, Spirit. I split the deck to shuffle this out. I was going to be done with that portion of the reading. Deception, okay? False intentions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. That's exactly what I said. I said that this individual, they have not actually changed. They still have to confront their demons. They haven't. It doesn't happen in 3 days. It doesn't happen when they start doing self-care and taking fucking salt baths all of a sudden. No, this person has a lot of fucking inner work to do and they don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to be alone. If it's not you, it's somebody else. Meanwhile, you're aligned with a lot of success here. And this has been a long time coming for you. Like, this type of happiness and success has been a long time here. You've exuded a lot of strength. You've done all the inner work. It's just not an aligned connection. I'm sorry. They can say what they want. Yeah, magnetism. But again, they're just drawn to you so they can siphon off of you. It's not a good energy. I'm sorry. I know you guys might want to hear differently, but... And if you're cross-watching, you know, do your inner work. Messages, please, for Geminis to close out this reading. Get rid of that destructive habit. You are not seeing clearly. Again, I feel like the destructive habit is trying to move into something too quickly instead of like taking a moment to think about it, right? So just be careful about anything. Like right now, the only warning this week is move slowly. That's it. Your blessings are here, so don't like sabotage your blessings by trying to rush through them really quickly. Thank you. You could spend your time more wisely. And you are on the correct path. Exactly. Like all is true. The answer is yes. Okay. You're surrounded by support. Top of the deck is symbols, music, numbers, and signs. Spirit is communicating with you. And center of the deck is feathers and coins. We are with you. So you can be finding feathers or coins. Coins for me indicate money. Feathers indicate protection or ancestral guidance, spirit guidance, whatever you believe in. Okay. Geminis, that's what I've got for you guys. Don't forget to like this reading. I do appreciate it. Sending you guys so much love, and I will see you next week.